Good shield. Bad DI. Oh, I knew that was coming, and I was
bro.
like, there was nothing. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, if you go too low, I'm out there, bro. Okay, the
Yeah, I see
jab.
Fatality doing that. I wanna like work on that. Ah,
So, oh my, the number one way to get footstools is like recognize if your opponent is going to recover extremely low, and if they do, the
uh,
next time they go out there, or next time they recover like that, you can just go ahead and do it, right? After this game, we can kind of talk about the setup or like the mental setup to know if someone is like primed and ready to be footstooled, because there are definitely some tells to say if someone is going to put themselves in a spot like that for no real reason. And I'll show you what I mean after this game.
okay.
Not the roll.
God damn it. Yeah, man.
The triple down tilt, you'd love to see it. Okay, not here. Can we kill him right here?
Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh my God. How the?
That's not what I thought was going to happen at all, but
Okay.
I just adjusted. I was going to try and hit with a side B and go for a full hop back air. Then I saw you were just above me. He's like, oh, okay, I'll just go for this instead.
Yeah, back air. Jeez.
So, with regards to the footstool stuff, we'll get into this game and I'll show you.
Okay.
So there are things that players will do for basically no real reason, and it's entirely subconscious to say they just did it. And you could, if you ask them why'd you recover like this, they could say you're supposed to recover low, or they'd say I don't even know why. But the number one tell for me, if someone is basically ready to be footstooled, is if, let's say, hit me with like an F smash, right? If I'm like right here and I recover that low, like I went all the way down here for no reason, and you hit me like 2 inches off the stage. If someone does something like that, that is basically telling me 100 billion% that they're about to get footstooled. Because like, here's the thing: hit me again with another. Yeah. So if I just went like this, like why would I not do that, right? Or like, let's say just like side me back to the ledge, or like go like this or something, right? Versus do like a forward tilt.
Oh, forward tilt.
You're chill, either way. But yeah, if I put myself into my up B, like that far down, it could be a Lucina, it could be a Cloud, it could be Roy, it could be Mario. It doesn't matter. Anybody, Falcon too, right? Or Ganon, it doesn't matter. If I get knocked off stage and I do that, then there's really no reason. It's just like I'd rather try and snap to ledge, I guess, is the mindset. I want to snap to ledge with my up B versus jumping and not snapping like that, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of players. So let's say do another down tilt or forward tilt.
Down tilt.
Yeah. So if I'm like way out here and I have to recover like this, like that makes more sense, I guess you could say, right? As far as like being way out there.
So like directly into the stage like that.
Yeah.
But footstool.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So let's say do a forward tilt. I think forward tilt is semi far enough. Yeah. So if I'm like way out here, for example, of course I wouldn't hold away like that. But like if I'm if I'm like, let's say, actually if I'm like way up here and I still travel all the way down, I didn't have a jump at the time, but let's say I go like this. Right? If I go all the way down here and then go like that, way out there, you can footstool someone basically for free, because what you can do as the footstooler is you can go out there in front of them and just pressure them, right? You can play a game of chicken with the blast zone. So you can jump down and just stay in front of them. And eventually they have to jump. And if they don't jump, they're going to kill themselves, right? And the thing is too, another thing as well, is if they put themselves so low that they have to jump, they also have to use their up B. Right? I can't make it back with just a jump. So if I'm playing chicken with you, because I'm expecting you to do something like this, like let's say the opposite of a footstool would be going like this, and at the last second going like that and trying to catch them, right? Something like that.
Okay.
Whether or not your character can go out that far, that's not the important part. It's mostly the fact of you giving in and jumping first. Maybe you don't jump out. Maybe you jump like that, maybe, right? Something like that. Okay. So that's what they're looking for you to do. You jump first, I jump underneath you, then I make it back and I'm alive. However, if they go for a jump to make it back and you, let's say, jump with them, don't jump to just recover, jump to aim to land on top of them. And here's the thing too, is if you both are jumping in a direction like this, like slightly back towards the stage, you can continuously mash your jump, right? Because if you do it,
then that's how you...
Yeah, that's how you can get your footstool, right? Because here's the thing, if you do a double jump, it's always the same height, right? You can't do a short double jump or a full hop double jump, if that makes sense. It's just like your double jump is always the same height. So if you are going like this and you're trying to footstool them and you miss, you can just recover. Right. On top of that, as well as if they are in the middle of their move, whatever the recovery is, if you are continuously pushing jump, you can actually like ride them up to the ledge and do phantom footstools, which I do all the time.
Okay.
So I've gotten like 4 or 5 of those footstool sounds, and I didn't actually footstool them, but it's like that's what I was trying to do. I can say this: there are some characters that have like the ability to stall, I guess you could say, like if it's like a double-edged dance, like a cross/1.
Oh yeah.
Those characters, they can throw out the single move, and even if they don't hit you, if someone's in the middle of doing anything other than jumping, you can't footstool them. Right? So if they're in the middle of throwing out an attack, or if they throw out like a I don't know, projectile or something, then you can't footstool them. Right? But if they just jump, then you can catch them. So if you see someone going down that low, I would say, as far as execution, this, I don't even know. Like for me, it's not hard because I just do it all the time. But I would say the best way to make you effective at this is to use your fast fall when you go for a footstool. Right? It sounds even scary. It's like I'm going to fast fall to the blast zone like this and then try and make it back. Right? But the idea is that you're not aiming to land in front of them. You're aiming to land on top of them. So if you go down and go like this super fast, they can't react. They're just getting footstools. So they didn't even get a chance to jump, let alone lose their jump. So you go out here, catch them, and they're just dead. I do it with Mithra all the time. I'll go like forward throw, run off stage, go for a footstool, and they're just dead. It's like, okay, I guess so. But yeah, it's sick. It's viable for some characters. I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time, but if you have a character like even Falcon as a recovery untouched, if he doesn't get hit by anything, he can get back from pretty deep. But if you're like fighting somebody out there, like there's some characters you would never want to try and footstool. Someone has like multiple jumps, even if it's a character like Banjo or Charizard, there's just no point. But a character like I don't know, Kirby, DDD, Meta Knight, like don't even try. It's literally pointless because they could just jump in Nair and you're either gonna get hit by the Nair or you're gonna get a Phantom Footstool. It's never gonna happen. But certain characters, you absolutely can just go out there and do it.
Okay, keep that in mind.